on California Live.
Long Beach Black Restaurant Week is back, and we are at a great soul food restaurant with an even greater backstory.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome to California Live. I'm Jessica Vilchis. We've got a jam-packed half hour full of food and fun lined up for you this morning. Now, for the second year in a row, Long Beach is shining the light on the best in African, Caribbean, and African-American cuisine right here in Southern California. Long Beach Black Restaurant Week is back, and today we're featuring a business built on a mother's love and her 3 daughters' names. Danielle Nottingham is live at Georgia's in Long Beach with more on their delicious food and their really unique backstory. And Danny, this is truly a family-run business, right?
Yeah, good morning, Jess. Everything down to the name of this restaurant is about family. And Long Beach Black Restaurant Week is happening all week long. And I spoke to the creator, Terry, about it. And she said she really wanted to bring all restaurants to the table. She says when you go to eat, race, who you are, it doesn't matter. And she really wanted to highlight Black-owned businesses, especially businesses that suffered a little during the pandemic because most of them were mom and pops. So we are here today at Georgia's. Everyone, this is Nika. Her and her husband run this thing.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, and so how did this all start?
Well, the concept of Georgia started out of my mother being a caterer many years ago, and it's steeped in the love that her and my father had. So they used to wake up in the morning at our home, and my mother used to cater for businesses. And what he used to do is he used to be her sous chef. He'd get up and he'd help her, and they'd play Lou Rawls a little loud and Teddy Pendergrass, and they'd dance and cut vegetables together and everything else. And then after that, my father would go off to his job, and my mother would then package up everything and take it on to the businesses that she served. And unfortunately, we lost my dad a little young to his illness. And she's always forever wanted a brick and mortar. And so when me and my husband approached her, she said, if you follow my dream, I'll finance. And we were like, sold. So all of these recipes are based on her own.
And these are all hers. It's not just one. Everything here, right?
Everything there. Yeah, I'm so proud of my mother in that aspect, that she really built up a good recipe base for us to start this place.
So tell us about the name, because you're not Georgia.
No.
But your dad is George.
Yes. So my father's name is George, and since this is a restaurant for his legacy, we decided to start with the basis of George, and then there's 3 of us daughters. So I'm second born, so they took my second letter from my name, I, my youngest sister, last letter A, my oldest sister, first letter S. And we put that together and got Georgia's.
Oh.
So when people run around and they ask me, are you from Georgia? I tell them no, and they say, are you from the South? And I say, no, I'm actually from South Santa Ana.
And your mother's from Pennsylvania.
Yes, she is.
But she can cook,
yeah,
for sure.
Definitely, definitely.
Right. Well, so let's get into the food. What do we have? Oh, the spread.
So this is a lot of the stuff that just is our highlights on our menu. I would start off with like our fried chicken, which is such a signature base for us. We do an interior brine for 12 hours with that. We dredge it through buttermilk and coat it with my grandmother's favorite coating of cornmeal, cornstarch, and flour. And it comes out beautifully and absolutely moist every single time. We have here some shrimp and grits, our fried green tomatoes, our fish and grits, and then my mom's wonderful jambalaya. And the jambalaya there is a tomato sauce roux that she's made all her own, and it is absolutely fantastic and a highlight on our menu.
Oh my gosh. And so can we just talk about the chicken again for a second? Because I always just throw it in, like coat it, throw it in, whatever. But you put some love into it. You really got to take some time with it.
We do. My husband is from Brazil, so we use a southern Brazilian technique on it, that we have it brined for 12 hours overnight.
Oh.
And then we do a wonderful boiling technique that helps to really infuse that flavor into the chicken. And it's a fabulous bite.
So you wanted me to try something before we go?
I do.
Yes.
I'd love for you to try our cornbread, which is a highlight on the menu. You get this free when you dine in with us. It is honey butter and my mother's signature cornbread.
Oh my God, so good. So Long Beach Black Restaurant Week happening until the 29th. If you come here, you can get some specials, some discounts.
Yeah, some fried catfish and some peach sangria, and also our lovely chicken yam tenders, which is a delicious spice.
And don't forget this cornbread. I love this honey butter. And Jess, I'm trying to convince her to bring this to Universal City so we can have this for lunch. So
yeah,
I got to work on her for a little bit.
You do.
Danny, keep convincing her, because I was hoping you were going to try that cornbread. I want to try that and the shrimp and grits, so save me some of that. Thank you.
You got it.
All right.